Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I'm going to be talking about the DC Cinematic Universe and who should be cast for Batman and Superman. So one of the things that recently has come out is, for a while now, there have been talks and there's a lot of activity around who is going to be Superman, who is going to be Batman. Superman, Henry Cavill had a very public contract negotiation, which now appears by all counts by the vast majority of counts to have failed. And Henry Cavill is not going to be Superman anymore. It also appears that right now a change within the DC Cinematic Universe is that Ben Affleck is no longer going to be Batman, right? So I care about the DC Cinematic Universe. I really feel that it is, that Warner Brothers has just done so little with so much. The characters are so rich and vibrant from their comic book versions. You could do so much, and DC has done so little with them. But right now, it looks like what they're planning to do is they're going to recast Batman. They're going to recast Superman. They're going to keep Wonder Woman. They're going to keep Aquaman. Nobody knows what they're going to do with Flash. I don't think Flash made enough of an impact on anybody in the Justice League film to really lock him in. So I think he could be recast, but we know that 99% chance on both Ben Affleck and on Henry Cavill that they will be recast. So Ben Affleck will no longer be Batman. Henry Cavill will no longer be Superman. Here are my castings for those two. First and foremost, Superman. Who should be Superman? Who should replace Henry Cavill as Superman? To me, there's only one clear choice, and that is Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is the actor who played Killmonger in Black Panther. He is the actor who plays Creed in Creed 1 and the upcoming movie Creed 2. He was in Fruitvale Station. He's an absolutely fantastic actor. I really enjoy him in everything I see him in. I think he's a really up-and-coming actor. I think he has the intensity that is needed. So why should he be Superman, right? Well, one of the biggest things is I really think Henry Cavill was pretty serious about the Superman role. He took that role seriously and did everything he could to invest himself in it. And I think you would get that, exactly that. Like, Michael B. Jordan would take this role very, very seriously. He would do the research. He would try to understand what it means to be Superman. He would try to be faithful to bringing forward the best versions, the best comic book versions of Superman onto the big screen. I think he just has a ton of, he kind of has a low burn charisma, and and I think that he could really use that really well in portraying Superman. Also, I think Superman is just a good old fashioned red-blooded American dude, and I think Michael B. Jordan just expresses that on and off screen. I think he's just a super talented actor. I think he would be perfect for the role. He's young. You could get 10 to 15 years of movies out of him, right? And I think we desperately need that. We need these roles to stop shifting around between actors. So you could just set Michael B. Jordan in there. He'd be there for 10 to 15 years. I think he would just knock it out of the park. He would take it serious. He'd invest himself in the role. And I think Michael B. Jordan is the absolute number one pick to be Superman in the new DC cinematic, in the DC Cinematic Universe, not the new one, but because it's continuing, right? By the way, I think the reason why is the DCU continuing, right? Nobody liked Justice League at the macro level. People maybe liked Suicide Squad. Virtually no one really liked BVS. So why are you not just scrapping and starting from finish? There's only one reason why the DC Cinematic Universe is continuing with any of the existing people, and in my opinion, that reason is Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is the only unmitigated success within the DC Universe. A movie where you put that thing on and everybody at the macro level dug it, right? They just really dug that film. And I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I'm excited for Wonder Woman 2. I'm kind of excited for Wonder Woman 2. I'm not sure if I'm super down with Wonder Woman in the 1980s. I don't know why they're picking that particular era. We'll see what happens. But I also like Aquaman, but but I think the reason why we're going to see the continuation of the current DC cinematic universe is the Wonder Woman films. Michael B. Jordan is my pick for Superman. Who is my pick for Batman? Number one pick for Batman for DC cinematic universe is Ryan Gosling. He is fantastic. I think he would be perfectly cast. He would be a good Bruce Wayne. He would be a good Batman. Again, when it comes to being an actor, I think you need to be professional. You need to invest yourself in these roles. You need to do the work, right? And Ryan Gosling, he has, he has the look, he has the charisma, and he has the professionalism. I think he would really throw himself into this. So, what movies has Ryan Gosling been in? He was in La La Land, knocked it out of the park in that movie. I love La La Land. He was in a movie called Drive, which I highly recommend. A fantastic film. He was in Blade Runner 2049. Absolutely fantastic film. I think the only movie I haven't seen, Beyond the Pines. Place Beyond the Pines. Man, that was a fantastic film. He was really good in that. I think the only real Ryan Gosling movie that I didn't see was the one where he was like a 1920s gangster. I skipped that. It didn't look good. But everything else he's in, he's fully in, he's fully engaged. I think he does a fantastic job. Where I remember seeing Ryan Gosling, and one of the reasons why I'm such a huge fan of him today, is I really enjoyed the show Young Hercules, and he was in that. He was in the show Young Hercules, and I remember seeing him in that and going, man, this actor, I think he's going to do a lot more than Young Hercules. You could tell he had a lot of charisma. He was invested. He was doing a good job with his roles, and like almost when you watch Risky Business, you're like, yeah, I see. Tom Cruise is going to do a lot of movies. This guy's going to be in Hollywood for a long time, and I think Ryan Gosling is the same thing. I think he's just a dyed-in-the-wool, old-school Hollywood star, and I think he would just crush it as Batman. So my picks for Superman, my pick is Michael B. Jordan. My pick for Batman is Ryan Gosling. That's who I think should be cast, and I am desperately hoping that DC Cinematic Universe can get some traction and get moving. I love these characters, and I just feel like I've been dragged over a cheese grater when I watch these films. They're painful to watch, and I want that to end. The only exception to it has been Wonder Woman. So hopefully we're going to get some good movies, and I'm hoping that with Michael B. Jordan as Superman and with Ryan Gosling as Batman, we can have a strong, sound DC cinematic universe. That's my thoughts. Who do you think should be cast as Superman? Who do you think should be cast as Batman? Let me know in the comments below, and please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you very much.